Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. And we're about to complete the saga, not this recording, but pretty soon here. We are doing just the character bonus and the Minikit bonuses as best we can. Have to do them both under 5 minutes, get a million studs. Not as difficult as you might think because a lot of the extras such as invincibility do seem to work. Unfortunately, score multiplier, stud magnet, and studs from killing characters don't seem to work, but you get studs from killing characters anyways. Last recording, I at the end let everybody see these intros, and I've just changed my mind and said it was worth it to show these once because this is new dialogue. Plus, if I don't show the intros, to be honest, the recordings are going to be so short it's going to be a problem. So I'm using a strategy here in which Boba Fett destroys everything first, and then the studs are, I can walk into the studs and collect them. It's a pretty simple strategy. It's shoot first, then ask questions, basically. So this is just a modification of the Darth Vader level, which, there you go, get those power-ups if I can. Honestly, this one's a little preferable. Because even though you're still jumping from lava to lava in this design, it's way closer to each other, way more larger areas to actually where you could actually stand and not just end up falling in lava. That level wasn't terrible, but it did have a few spots where you ended up falling in it a few more times. See, it's the same level, it's just been rotated. Of course, the problem with this now is that it's full of these wasp creatures. I think they're called Genocians, shooting at me, which wouldn't have been fun as we're trying to navigate. But I could have dealt with a few of them. 1 million and then in the lava. I went out in fiery glory, apparently. So that was 2 minutes and 17 seconds. So one thing I learned last recording is that when you play as the Minikit bonus, you're playing as one of the Minikits you have unlocked, not as one of the ships that is unlocked in the flying levels. Even though some of the ships look similar, they're actually built differently, and then there are several ships in there. I mean, one of them is a droid, too, not even actually a ship, so... So yes, there is a place where you can play with the Minikits after you've collected them, I assume. I assume you won't get the Minikit bonus options to play as that ship until you've completed the whole Minikit, which means that you can't, which would explain why it was grayed out until you got one complete Minikit. And I bet if I'd gone in there and tried it, I could have only played as one character. So, I'm not sure which particular ship would be the right one for this. Flying around a lot, hitting plants, getting some decent amount of studs out of these plants. So this is a new take on that beach front area that we were on. It's bigger in scale. It's been scaled differently. Look how big this palm leaf shadow is. Either that means the sun is either really low to the ground, to the horizon, or these plants are supposed to be huge. Either way, I'm about to beat this. Now, when you have something like this, where there is a goal to get 1 million, ideally there would be an option to say continue right here. I think all game makers need to strive for things like that, where it's just like, well, we've got the time it took you to get to 1 million, but if you want to keep playing, you can keep playing. Just hit start whenever you want to stop playing, and if you just want to run around and get 4 billion studs real fast, which might have been a really easy way to get 4 billion studs. I may have done it a slightly harder way, but probably not. I still kind of feel like my strategy worked pretty well. So yes, these things are not taking much time at all. We are at 97.4%. We've been playing this game for 35 hours and 24 minutes according to it, which I'm tending to believe. We still need 6 more gold bricks, and then we'll be good. Set. Unfortunately, there's really nothing more I could have done. I should have, if I knew how long these Minikit things were gonna take, I would have spread them also apart through doing all the extra things. Notice there's an Indiana Jones hat here. That means I've unlocked Indiana Jones by watching the trailer, then going directly to the extras and unlocking him. You can't just, well, it won't save is the problem. If you go into a level, theoretically it would save then, and you'd be fine. But because it won't save just because you watched the trailer, if you exit to Windows or just quit out the program, it wouldn't remember that you'd watched it. You have to do it. Yeah, I would have done the Minikit bonuses and then the Pod Race original for 1 recording, and then Anakin's Flight for 1 recording, and then Gunship Cavalry for 1 recording. That's if I knew that these were going to be pretty long bonus things, which they were. Lego City took 21 minutes to do. Probably wouldn't take any, couldn't speed it up even if it did allow for some extras to be on. I don't think it's going to really speed that up. And then the new town took 24 minutes. So if I knew these Minikit bonus levels were going to be super short, we're doing some content here that is really short. Most levels have been really long, and then all of a sudden we've gotten to the bounty hunter levels and the Minikit levels, and all of those are really, really short things. And I think maybe the short things should have been put more towards the front of our eyes so we had seen them and played them way earlier before even story mode. That's typically how I would design the game, is do the bounty hunter missions first so you can find the characters, and then when you find the characters you can play the main story, uh, or at least have the bounty hunter missions unlocked right at the beginning. Anywho, at 10 minutes and 30 seconds, I am going to end this recording. There's nothing more we can do. We could just go and do all the other ones too, but I want to keep these recordings separate just so I can label them properly. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.